Sup guys, the name's Rena and welcome back to Seduce Me. I thought I wouldn't come back, but there was one thing I had to do. And no, it's not the human routes, but I am always up for the human routes if I get more comments to do them. Just place your comment below if you want me to do the human routes. But today, I'm not doing that. I have another surprise for you guys. And with that, I am going to skip on ahead until we come to the parts we don't eat. So, like I said, please put your comments down below if you want me to do the human routes. Because I don't want people to ask, did you do the human routes? Why aren't you doing the human routes? It's because enough people are not telling me to do it. And I understand because, well, we all love the Incubi, right? Right. So yeah, with that being said, let me get started to where I need to go. Sorry boys, gotta let you go. I wasn't even given an option because I didn't woo any of the boys. I didn't even woo my bae Eric because, well, it would be heartbreaking to put the choice to let them go. Because, yeah, I wasn't given a choice. My heart. I couldn't keep them here. I knew I couldn't. But this is for me. I'm sorry, guys. This is for me. They were demons and I was a human. I needed to deal with my own life beyond anything else. If the boys stayed, my life would only become more complicated. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. You'd have a happy life with Eric. I think that would be best. James nodded in agreement, keeping a professional tone in his voice as he replied to me.
Then we will be gone before you wake, miss. Thank you for letting us stay here as long as we did.
This is for me. This is for me. I'm gonna have to bear it if I do the human. I want to do the human routes, but then again, the heart-wrenching thing, I have to go through seeing this. Like I said, I don't have enough comments, so that means I won't be doing the human routes unless I get enough comments for me to do the human routes, because, well, it all depends on you guys. After all, I don't fancy playing scary games, but look at me, I'm playing Mad Father. Might play other scary games like Misao, Crooked Man, Witch's House, stuff like that, probably. But yeah, I'm doing it because you guys want it. If you guys want the human routes, tell me, and I will suffer along with you guys. I'm gonna stop now. Bye, James! I could feel the upset emotions of the Incubi reverberate in the room, but I couldn't change my mind. I had too much going on in my life to let them stay, no matter how much I wanted them to.
It was a pleasure to have served you, beautiful lady.
Eric, no! No! This is for me. Whew, I did this. This is for me. I'm gonna replay this game to do Eric's route just to regain my composure. Bye, Eric. I love you. It was hard watching each boy turn away from me for the last time. I stood there, waiting for them all to leave the lobby.
I guess this is goodbye. Yeah. Have a good one.
Bye, Sam, you dork. I love you. I stuck to my guns. I knew I was making the right choice.
Thank you for having us, miss. Maybe we'll see each other again.
Maybe so, Matthew. Maybe so. Bye, you little cinnamon bun. Maybe not.
Goodbye.
Aw, Damien, let me give you hugs before you go. Oh well. As Damien left my sight, I finally let in the air that I was denying into my body and sighed. My life would return to normal. Well, as normal as it could be. However, I was smarter and wiser than before. I knew of things beyond humanity now. I had come to learn about the boys and about the existence of the supernatural. I wasn't blind to what was beyond human life. Learning of this made me more open-minded. I nodded to myself before heading into my room, closing the door and mentally allowing the reality of the situation to sink in. Tomorrow, I had school. No devils to kidnap me, no incubi to wake up with. I went to bed that night, accepting and not regretting anything. Regret intensifies inside of me. Or so I had hoped.
You are an interesting creature.
Hi, Diana. Ugh, let's just get this over with. How about we make a deal, Diana? Then I remembered. Demons had a conscience. They weren't heartless without reason. She could to be reasoned with. She seemed like a businesswoman. Wait!
What? You're wasting my time.
What about a deal, huh? Diana raised an eyebrow. I was afraid she wasn't one to listen. What if she was as ruthless as I imagined her to be?
I'm listening.
Alright. Wait, really? Was she really willing to listen to me? She didn't drop me in the pit of death, but she didn't let me out of her spell. Now was a good time as any to try reason. These memories are precious to me, but they're not worth me losing my life.
Of course.
I mean, if I die, people will wonder and try to find explanations to why I died or where I disappeared to.
Then just hand over your memories.
What if I traded them to you instead? You seem like a reasonable businesswoman. A trade is better than forcing me to give in, right? This was insane. I didn't even know if she was willing to listen. She already had me hanging over a pit of death. The only thing I could hope for was her being forgiving enough to listen to reason.
Well, speak your terms. What do you want in exchange?
I let out a relieved sigh. She was willing to listen further. Well, what can you give me in return for them?
I'm a demon. I can give you anything within reason. Money, men, women, power. Name it. Just make it worth the price.
She could really give me anything? My mind began to wander. What did I want? I want power. Give me the power. I don't want you, Diana. I want the power. Diana raised an eyebrow at me.
What kind of power?
Anything. I just want to have it.
You want power, but don't know what kind of power you want. Interesting, human.
I watched as Diana walked over to me and gripped my chin. She examined my face, which made me wonder what the heck she was looking for. Did I have something on it? Diana's eyes seemed to almost glow as she looked into my eyes, which both scared me and made me feel fuzzy and warm. Warm and fuzzy, sorry. Diana nodded her head, a small smirk painting her face.
Well, since you didn't specify what kind of power.
I raised my eyebrow. What was she thinking? Diana stepped back and tapped her fingers on her crossed arms, trying to think. I was unsure of what ran through her mind, but I hoped it was good. As if coming up with a solution, Diana finally lowered her arms and nodded to herself.
Very well, human. Power you want, so power you shall have.
Yes, give me all of the power. Diana snapped her fingers, which caused a large beam of purple and black light shoot up from the pit piece below me. I became consumed in it, shutting my eyes tightly. The world around me became dark, and I didn't want to open my eyes for any reason. I couldn't feel myself fall. I couldn't even feel my own body. Darkness surrounded my body, and I felt weightless in its embrace. Was this what I wanted? Where was I? Was I dead? I couldn't be. This couldn't be what death was. What was going to happen to me? Why was I in darkness? I didn't know what was happening, and I felt like screaming. But in a darkness like this, who would answer? Diana! Where are you? My voice kind of croaked a little bit. I could hear my voice empty into the darkness without echo. I was in an abyss, left alone with no one to return to. Was this freedom? Was this power? What was this?
You're too chaotic for the world of humans, little girl. I'm going to give you something very valuable, so you best not squander the chance.
Okay. I looked around, trying to find Diana. What was she talking about?
You're about to be reborn. You will be reborn into a powerful creature. So powerful, the demon lord himself will learn fear.
Oh, the demon lord, you say? Now I'm very interested. Let's see just how powerful you can make me.
And I'm going to give you the power to defeat him.
Oh yes, this is good news to hear. can't wait to destroy the Demon Lord and learn it, and I'm gonna show him who's boss. Just gonna learn that you shouldn't mess with Eric. Don't think of his mother as his least favorite. Don't mess with Matthew. Don't try to bring James down. Do not try to bring Damien down. I will get and Sam as well. I will get revenge for all the boys, and for me as well. I felt my body quake in pain suddenly, forcing me to curl over my body and cry out. Gah! My clothes burned off of me, and I washed in fright as my hands and feet began to darken into an inky and dangerous purple tint. The color traveled through my skin and made my body twitch in both pain and fear. I couldn't help but scream in agony at the pain rushing through me. It felt like my skin was burning away and being replaced by a new shell. It was a torturous mutation. I could feel marks burn themselves onto my flesh, marking my body in a purple tattoo gallery. As my head began to feel heavy, I gripped onto the side of my head, only to feel something growing from each side. I gripped onto the new additions to my head and gasped. Horns. Was I becoming a devil? No. A demon? A demon. Yes, I was a demon. My light flashed before my eyes and burnt away like flowers in a wildfire. Each memory I held dear to me no longer existed in my mind, for I could only accept darkness. I was a demon. The name Zaire reverberated in my head. Was it my name? Was it a name of someone close to me? It's Diana's true name. I couldn't place the name, so I placed it into the darkness of my mind as my first memory. I closed my eyes and breathed. I opened them and was staring into a castle hall, seated on a throne. I heard shouts and pleadings for help and aid from the servants around me. They were scared of the threat that was coming our way. One even approached me and asked what we should do. I stared at the demon servant, recognizing him as my underling. Another new memory. I crossed my legs and thought briefly. The demon lord was a powerful demon, willing to kill for territory. New memory. I smirked. Let him come. I'm ready. Damn, we look badass. I felt new memories of the world around me draw up from the darkness in my mind, telling me everything I needed to know about my situation. I was a succubus and the new ruler of a territory the Demon King wanted. I wasn't going to let him take it so easily. I wouldn't allow it. I watched as my underlings scrambled under my command and instructed them specifically on what to do and how to prepare my new land for its intruder. Then I remembered. Zaire gave me the power to defeat the Demon Lord while she was out on some mission or another. I would take it and become a new being. Would she return? Not likely. She was too weak to return after ripping open a tear to the human world. She would be on her little mission forever, leaving me with her kingdom, unless she found a powerful enough human to grant her access back. She wouldn't know that though, not until the very last minute. Too bad. My mind allowed me to see all the power I had, and I smirked at the thought of each spell in my mind being powerful enough to wipe out kingdoms. Yes, this was what I wanted. This was my calling. I was free to carve my own path. I had the power to do it. This was my happily ever after. And I was surely going to enjoy every minute of it. And my kingdom. Hey! Just gonna, skip that. Yep, that was it. My happily ever after, where I become queen, succubus, and get revenge for the boys. Well, in my opinion, get revenge for the boys. So yeah, that was it. Like I said in the beginning, I am willing to do the human routes for you. Just gotta prepare a lot of tissues. But I cannot do the human routes unless I get enough comments to do them. So please, comment down below if you'd want me to do the human routes. I don't want people to ask Where are the human routes? Why haven't you done the human routes? It's because not a lot of people are telling me to do the human routes. So I find no need in to actually do the human routes if no one wants it. So please, if you want it, please tell me in the comments below. Oh, that's it for Seduce Me, I guess. Unless you guys want me to do the human routes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my videos, then click subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!